Obviously, I have to pick Yui because I want to romance her, but Sayori, I swear to God. Yeah, I'll probably most helpful helping out Yuri. Me? Are you serious? Why would you? Natsuki, I can already tell you're about to say something mean. No, I was just saying. Ugh. So you'll be helping Yuri then, Martini? Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these kinds of things. So I think your assistance will be useful. That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle baking yourself? I mean, yeah, I already said I would be fine. Okay. Everyone can tell that Natsuki is feeling a little sour. So, is that everything we needed to go over? Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited may not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. Do you feel the same, Martini? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested in to see how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? Natsuki? What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. No, that's not what I meant at all. Yui anxiously glances between everyone in the classroom. I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Martini picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They really go well with my tea. And nothing that I do for the event will compare to that, so... I get it. I'm kind of surprised, though. But why? Well, I'm the one acting mature. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad. How tall is she, bro? She looks like she's like 6'4". Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback by Yuri's words. But she already has trouble with words. Trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her own comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I could tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. No, I kinda appreciated it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing. But I'm going to say this. You better bet that my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event. I believe you. Yeah, I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, let's get out of here then. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Natsuki out the door as they chat between each other. Huh? I turn around. Sorry. I realized that I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Oh, you're right. Can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number? I think that would be the best way, yes. Alright then. Yuri and I exchange phone numbers. Okay. Then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. Huh? My house? Is that a problem? No, none at all. I just thought it would be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you. I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house. Alright. In that case, it won't be a problem. I decided not to press Yuri for a reason. Oh god, what does she have at her house? I'm scared. It's not like it should matter much either way, so I'll need to make sure my room is clean. I hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself, Martini. I think that will make a very productive team. Even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something. Wait a second! You don't actually think that, do you? I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me. You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do. But Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking again. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right? No? I didn't realize. I'm telling you, I want to. It's all there is to it. You believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long while. I believe you. It's as if it took tremendous effort. Finally, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression. And I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out the door and Yuri follows. I can't believe this. Yuri is going to be coming to my house on Sunday. My anxiety shoots to the roof. Even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, there's no telling what might end up happening if we're out of school. More than that, she told me that she was looking forward to it. Is there a chance I have someone to make this happen? Boing, boing, boing. Or is it a little too early for that? Only time will tell. But until then, I won't be able to take my mind off it. I seriously cannot wait. It's already Sunday! I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help very much. Yuri is clearly an introvert and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left the club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her on the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? Well, she's your next door. I was about to say, she's your next door neighbor, bro. Go just check on her real quick. I decide to visit Sayori before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we made it a habit of something entering each other's houses like we were family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. Oh boy, I'm really scared to click this next button, bro. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. Sayori? Oh, okay, she's fine. Fuck me. You good? Hi, Martini. I sit down in her room. Friends, bruh. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It's been a long time. Not much really has changed, has it? Sayori's room is messy as always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animal and wall decorations that she's had for years now. If we came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today? Yeah, but... Wait, how did you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided that last meeting. Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? Ah, that's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to help Monica today? Of course! But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. Oh, fuck. So it's just me and Yuri then? Yep. There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing after you left on Friday. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayori smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, Martini. Huh? Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. I'm sorry. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't even been thinking about me right now. But this is just my Sayori, we're friends. We're nothing more than friends. I'm sorry, and I feel really bad right now. And heartbreak hurts. If I don't do something stupid, I'm dead ass right now. I'll kill you. I'll revive you and kill you. This is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. What are we talking about right now? I thought... I think that's why the world decided you to come over here today. It just wants to torture me. Sayori! I grabbed Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you fucking saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Ha. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Martini. But, you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You've always been clinically depressed? My room isn't that messy, by the way. But she has clothes, but... Anyway. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you, Martini? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is... wow. I feel really fucking horrible right now. I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. Wow, you are making me feel like a fucking piece of shit right now. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring into waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy. Without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really so badly want for me just not to think about her? Why, Sayori? Huh? Why is it that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even though there's only so much I could do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make your day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. That's all you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, Martini. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. Jesus Christ. Why did we suddenly go from a happy puppy game to fucking real feels and clinical depression? What the fuck? That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club, it feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why. That's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Martini. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. Selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible... What are you talking about right now? When was there a fucking... Besides you trying to steal money from me to buy snacks, which I consider a fucking misdemeanor. If we're looking on it like a law scale. What do you mean a horrible person, bruh? Jesus. With you and Yuri, bro, it's a fucking constant tug of war. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. You're really gonna make me stay here and not meet Yuri, aren't you? I was punished for my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you come here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and if you say that one more time, I'm fucking punching you in the throat. That's all I am, and that's why I'm going to accept these punishments, because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grabbed Sayori's shoulders. This time I pulled her into a tight embrace. Ah! Martini, Sayori, I don't give a fuck if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then it's just a bonus. But please, never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Martini. She still isn't hugging me back. Wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Martini, Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want for her is to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything you need me to do, then you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. Well, you'll figure it out in time. But you better not fucking do something stupid, bro. I'll bitch slap the fucking eyes out of your head. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Martini. The only time when I'm feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm, and that's what's really scary too. Sayori lets me go. As she does so, I let go of her as well. Festival is tomorrow. Yeah. It's going to be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. All days, this is the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for you to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. My surprise well, she has to help out Monica, bro. Like, no cap. I'm not even saying that she would have cockblocked me. I'm saying she literally has to help out Monica. She shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very, very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy, but it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri is about to come over too. I think Sayori is right. I think I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? It's weird when she's not wearing a fucking uniform. Thank goodness. You're a little early. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time? No, I just got here. But I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You always could have texted me. If I had known, I would have assured you and hurried more on the way home. I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. It should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore that. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. And you did manage to find out everything I asked you to buy as well. Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything right. I'm sure it'll be fine. I take Yuri to my room. Man, look at my room. Man, that shit popping. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me anxious. It's so clean. I totally didn't clean it 16 minutes before you arrived. Oh, I cleaned it before you came over, so that's very considerate of you to do. Nah. I would be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean. That would have been even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there! I snatched Yuri's wrist, which in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. It's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She puts both of her hands firmly in her lap if she's trying to keep track of him. So, should we get started? Ah, yes. I have a I have a few things planned that you can help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements. Atmospheric enhancements? You know, mood lighting, aromatherapy candles. Oh wow, I didn't know you'd plan to take it that far. Of course! I want to help take our guests to a faraway place. Although many will stop by just out of curiosity. And for cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Ah, intense? I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually. Is that so? Makes me feel so relieved. And kinda happy. Yeah, no need to be anxious. You can relax a little. Relax. I brought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah, like what? Let's see. Rui, Yuri. Yuri. I'm tripping right now. Rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object. I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bags. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you? Yeah, that would be really cool. What's the wooden thing, though? Oh, this? It's a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? Not familiar at all. Ah, is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils of herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. Almost like magic. Yuri takes the cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to spout through a small hole in the top. Wow, it smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for? This is a jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right? Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel them flow through your body. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think that would be perfect for sharing our poems? It does definitely sound suitable. You seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for? Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it over here. We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper. We'll need to do about 100 of them. Oh yeah? What would these be used for? Well, I'm going to cut the pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of our classroom. Then we can fasten the paper onto the ribbons to create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of those passing by the room. It may attract some to peek inside. That's really creative. I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri. Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you put it. Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Just the two of us. Now, maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something she enjoys. Here's a marker, Martini. You can write any characters you want. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons. Ah, alright. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. Huh? Why wouldn't you just bring some scissors, cuz? The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy. Ah, well. Embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it? I'm going to think it's weird. Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know. If you promise you won't be weirded out. Yeah, I promise. Alright. The thing is, I'm kinda into knives. They're just so pretty. I mean, that's not really... because there's a lot of knife collectors. And if you like the ones with the patterns and shit, it's not really all that weird when you really think about it. They're just so pretty. I don't remember if I read that. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. A combination of craftsmanship and feeling of danger, maybe? What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. You're laughing at me. No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you get about sharing. It's an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think it kind of suits you. Suits me? Yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife, I can't deny that. It is, isn't it? Relaxes her expression once again. Would you like to hold it? Sure. My dumbass is gonna end up cutting myself though, watch. Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife with the handle facing me. I take it and turn it into my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point with my index finger. Ow! I called it. My character's a fucking idiot, bro. Martini! Why did you do that? I didn't expect it to be that sharp. Bro, like the point is like one of the sharpest fucking bits of a fucking knife, you retard. Oh my goodness. I barely touched it at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like it's paper. Oh no. A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Let me go get a band-aid. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. Ah. She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. She doesn't like blood or something? If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Ah! Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound? Pause the damn music for a second. Pause the damn music. Why the fuck did she just suck on my cut? What the fuck? What the? I feel her tongue curl around my finger. Startled, I instinctively pull my hand back. Oh. Please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. Yuri lowers her head, her face burning up. Yuri. That's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry. I'm sure it was a little weird, and it definitely took me by surprise. I guess she was just trying to help, maybe? I'm just kind of stretching real hard right now. Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover for this? I mean, she was the one who did it. Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I do it anyway. I take Yuri's hand and lick her finger. You know what? Just give me that fucking finger, bitch. That's what I did. Martini! Did you really just do that? Now we're even. Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. Huh. I knew that would be a bad idea. If not for the sweet aroma of the jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right about now. You're so weird, Martini. I'm weird? You just sucked on my cut. She giggles shyly. Huh? You're calling me weird? I have no response to that. Where do you keep your bandages? I don't think I need one actually. It was a tiny cut. Look, it already stopped bleeding. I see. That's relieving. The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all out side by side. It looks better than I expected and will be very effective as a door curtain. Looks great. Good thing you're coming up with this, Yuri. Ah, thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task? Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind? I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets, sorry. Oh, that's right. One of the items Yuri had asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets. We'll need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us? Of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute. Thank you very much. Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill the cups too much, it will be too diluted. Taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-size glasses. I put them on a plate to catch any paint that drips and then bring it back into my room. Yuri? Yes? Coming to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeve, pulling it back over her arm. Yuri, don't. No, absolutely not. Yuri, pull that fucking sleeve up right now. I swear to God, if it looks like a fucking barcode. Yuri? Ah, nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything? God, my character is so naive, bro. Don't do that. Ah, no, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint. Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them with cups. So, I thought we would do something simple that would look very nice. I mean, everyone has their things, right? And I don't mind her being weird. It's just, I don't want her cutting, bro. That's not something. I know it releases endorphins and all that bullshit, but no, just no. I'd like to paint a graduate across the banner, starting with the colors for a sunrise, then daytime, then sunrise, then nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. You can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom. Ah, neat. What are you going to write? Well, it'll be more fun to surprise you. Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. After rolling up the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as a color guide when we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on a banner with watercolors feels a lot like the art class projects we had back then. It's relaxing. Ah, I'm sorry if this feels too childish. No, I didn't mean it like that. It's kind of fun, you know? Yeah, it is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too. Yuri stops painting for a moment to think to herself. For me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like when I can spend time with one other person. Even if it's something simple like reading, it doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes things feel a little bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. That's so. Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. And I feel that things like anime and games where simply sharing their experience with someone can make me happy. I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently.